Alright guys, recently I finished Wednesday Season 2 Part 1, and I'm here to talk about it. But first and foremost, go ahead and become part of the family, because if you're liking content like this, you're right where you need to be. So, there's a lot of things I disliked, and a lot of things that I did like, so let's dive head in. First thing I disliked is the lack of relationship between Wednesday and Enid. I get the whole concept of, like, again, if you haven't watched the season, I'm gonna give you some spoilers. But yeah, the relationship between them is more of a lack thereof. I feel like in the first season, there was a huge relationship between them, especially with it kind of being like a yin and yang scenario. It was really perfect. However, I get it. In this season, Wednesday had a vision that Enid died and it was all her fault. But I don't know. They just kind of made Enid seem like a very much background character. And I don't know. I just didn't really like it. Her whole entire, like, character kind of switched up, going from a nerdy girl to now a girl that's like all popular. Like I don't know. I wasn't a fan of it. This definitely did not increase any type of relationship or character building between the two. It almost separated them, again, making Enid feel like definitely a background character, which is something I wish they didn't do. I personally loved the duo, and I thought they were the best crime-solving duo out here, at least within their realm. Yeah, and me personally, I loved Enid from the first season. She's just what made the show more brighter, in a sense. And honestly, this girl right here was kind of like for me. Like, yes, her powers were very useful, and she was like kind of an interesting character, but I feel like we could have went this season without her. I don't know, there were some times where, like, yeah, she was needed to be there, but I feel like they could have just wrote it slightly different, and she was just, I don't know, she wasn't needed. However, one thing I did dislike about it that I ended up actually liking was Pugsy. Pretty sure that's his name, right? At the beginning, I thought he was just a really dorky, dumb character that had nothing to do with the plot. But over time, I realized, yeah, that's basically him. But he's actually pretty cool and funny guy. I don't know. He was kind of the light of the party. And his powers are insanely cool. I can't wait until he gets strong. Another thing I actually did like was Tyler. Yeah, he did these weird faces like he always does. But his character was a little bit more in-depth this season, at least slightly for what we had saw. And then this guy, I don't know if I like it or dislike it. He's probably going to be the big bad. And he looks like the big bad of real life, too. So I wouldn't be surprised if he ends up being that. He was kind of like a right person, right time character. I don't know. I'll see how I feel in part 2. But I love the involvement of the parents in this season. I feel like the family essence is something we were really missing from the Wednesday show. Not that it was a big deal, though. I just wish we had the original father. I'm sorry I had to say it. But I loved Uncle Fester. Probably one of my more favorite characters. But let me know how you guys felt about the show in Season 2. Until next time.